Now, this week we're focusing on single gamepad challenges, but look for dual gamepad experiences in the future. Right now, we'd like to make a proper introduction to the Wii U gamepad itself. So let's start with a quick guided tour.
The Wii U gamepad offers simple and intuitive control. The touchscreen works with your fingertip, or more precisely, with the included stylus. There's the familiar Plus control pad and A, B, X, and Y buttons. Games featuring a deeper, more immersive experience will frequently employ the left and right analog sticks. Each has a button underneath, which is activated by pressing down on the stick. On the backside of the controller are trigger-like ZL and ZR buttons. They sit comfortably under the index fingers when holding the gamepad, acting as de facto triggers in many shooting games. The L and R buttons are on the shoulders, and between them is the infrared transceiver. Motion control using the accelerometer and gyroscope is built into the gamepad, as is a rumble feature. The built-in camera and microphone will be used for a variety of software applications, including voice and video chat. There are stereo speakers, a headphone jack and volume control that can adjust sound on the gamepad or on your full-screen TV. Finally, the home button. It can suspend a game to check for updates or connect with your friends.
So that's a quick guide to how you'll manipulate your experiences. Now let's take a look at where those experiences begin. In his Nintendo Direct over the weekend, Mr. Iwata unveiled what you'll know as Miiverse. It's how you interact with your gaming friends. And this is the first thing you'll see on your TV screen when you turn on the system. You might think of it as Main Street, a place where people congregate, creating constant commotion. Your own me is joined by others who play on your home system. Here, too, are your game friends, as well as people you've already met from around the world, and also many newcomers. You'll also notice that those me's are gathering around individual tiles. You might think of them as billboards on that main street. They represent both your personal tastes and the entertainment that's trending globally on Wii U. And those me's don't just congregate, they communicate. Each is equipped with a wide range of rich media engagement for socializing and providing information. The first comes in the form of speech bubbles. You can see or send simple text messages, or you can use the stylus to write your own words and even draw your own illustrations, a lot like SwapNote. You can even share a screen image from the game you're currently playing. These interactions can also display recent activity and recent scores. You've even got the option to display facial expressions within the bubble that reflects your current state of mind. And because this form of interaction is browser-based, while this may not be available right on launch day, you'll eventually be able to join Miiverse from your Nintendo 3DS, your PC, or from any smartphone or web-enabled mobile device. When Miiverse is integrated into your gameplay, new breakthroughs happen. So let's get to an example of this new dynamic demonstrated by an old friend. Every time a new Nintendo home console is announced, we start hearing familiar feedback from long-term fans. Sounds great, but you've got to have a Mario game. And frequently, those requests are framed like this: I want it to be just like Mario's always been, but I want it to be better. Well, that may seem contradictory, but Miiverse will help meet those dual desires. In New Super Mario Bros. U, Not only will you be able to see what others are saying when the Miis gather around the Wii U Main Street, but you'll also be able to connect right within the game. Friends, family, or any other player might be talking about the overall game experience, about specific levels, about hidden areas or difficult jumps. And you could probably expect that one of your buddies will be bragging about his high score. That's probably going to be me. Or their record time. It's a new real-time social window that opens up right as you're playing. We'll be talking more about these Miiverse features tonight in our Developers Roundtable. But for now, let's take a look at the game itself. Here's New Super Mario Bros. U.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
As you may already know, this Mario game can be transferred from the big screen to play personally on your gamepad. But you may also notice something else, what we're calling boost mode. With up to 4 people using their Wii remotes to race through the course, one more with the gamepad can use the touchscreen to helpfully place blocks along the way. Or you and a friend can work together to set a new standard for a speed run. Currently, the benefits of Wii U will be evident with Nintendo-published titles, but also just as clearly with games coming from our third-party partners. Even for franchises you already recognize in non-Wii U form. We're going to spend some time this morning looking at several third-party Wii U titles.
All right, Mr. Reggie, we all know you're the man around here, but why don't you let me handle this? After all, I've always had a thing for extreme personalities, and here's one of the most extreme, Mr. Martin Tremblay, president of Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. Take it away, Marty baby!
Thank you, Reggie.
Martin, welcome. It's great to have you here, and I think it's good to have Harley here. I'm still not so sure. And also a unique version of Batman Arkham City.
Thanks, Reggie. But don't be put off by Harley. You know how she is. It is a wonderful time in the state of the industry to have an exciting new platform. And it's our pleasure to work with Nintendo so closely on the launch of the Wii U. And yes, with the Wii U, you're going to start experiencing Batman Arkham City in a new special way.
Well, it's fantastic. It's great. We can't wait, so please, have at it.
The Batman Arkham franchise is one of the most important pillars of Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, and we are thrilled with its critical and commercial success. Today, we are unveiling Batman Arkham City Armored Edition, a must-have, unique experience on the Wii U. It is my pleasure to introduce Sefton Hill of Rocksteady Studio, who shares in our excitement for the franchise to come to the Wii U.
Hill, game director of Batman Arkham City, and on behalf of everyone here at Rocksteady Studios, we're extremely excited to have Arkham City come to the Wii U. As you're about to see, the gameplay has been expanded with some awesome new features designed specifically for this new console. In addition, you will find the armored versions of both Batman and Catwoman fully playable and exclusive on the Wii U. I hope you enjoy the presentation.
Now, I'm pleased to introduce Reed Schneider from WB Games Montreal, our studio responsible for the Wii U version of the game. Reed's going to walk you through some of the game's specific features. Let's go, Reed.
Thank you, Martin, and thanks to Sefton for the introduction. Hi, everyone. I'm here today to give you a brief glimpse at Batman Arkham City Armored Edition and how the Wii U gamepad will revolutionize how you play the game. A new feature exclusive to the Wii U version is the BAT mode. During combat, Batman's all-new armored suit will extract kinetic energy, and soon the BAT meter will fill up until it maxes out. Once the max is reached, players can use the Wii U gamepad to activate BAT mode, making Batman even more powerful and able to dole out more damage. Here, players are faced with a new challenge, a switch that needs to be activated using the newly designed remote control Batarang. After selecting the Batarang from the gadget menu and launching it at the switch, players will be able to use the Wii U gamepad to guide it with an unprecedented amount of accuracy. And finally, faced with a room full of enemies, even the odds by strategically placing explosive gel throughout the corridor walls. Now, with the explosive set, it's just a matter of time for waiting for the perfect time to attack. With the enemies in place, use the Wii U gamepad to set explosives off one at a time or all at once. To survive Arkham City, you'll need to use stealth, gadgets, and blunt force. And with the Wii U gamepad, you'll have access to Batman's entire arsenal at the touch of a finger. The most immersive Batman experience has arrived.
Thanks, Reed.
Thank you, Martin, and thanks to the team. And thank you to the team in Montreal and Burbank for all their hard work.
At Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment, we work to create a slate of games that has something for every type of player. Another of our key franchises is Scribblenauts, which appeals to all audiences, proven as the games have sold more than 4 million units worldwide. Please allow me to introduce Jeremiah Slaska of Fifth Cell Studio to present Scribblenauts Unlimited for the Wii U.
Thanks, Martin. At Fifth Cell, we love hearing from Scribblenauts fans around the world that the game gave them an experience unlike anything else. Players could write any word, and it would be instantly brought to life. Scribblenauts truly let players' imaginations run wild. Super Scribblenauts went even wilder by expanding on that original concept and throwing adjectives into the mix. Now, we're bringing the definitive Scribblenauts experience for the first time ever to the Wii U home console. This game has unlimited possibilities for players to explore, create, and share. Fifth Cell is very pleased to present Scribblenauts Unlimited.